Sorry, I am so sorry. I was just having a slight moment. I know you understand that. But listen, here I am, inside the Strictly Glitter Ball, and we're going to use the power of the graphics to see if there is some scientific way of working out who is best placed to win. Because we got quite a lot of information to have a look at, haven't we? We've got 13 series. We've seen 39 finalists. And of course, those 13 brilliant winners. Is there some way of working out who will be the winner of Series 14? And maybe also where I went wrong. Take a look at our finalist name board here, where we've put the names of all 39 finalists in no particular order, so you can just search out your favorites. Down here, Zoe Ball, Series 3, we remember you. So here they all are. But what I'm going to do now is rearrange them into decades. So just have a look. And now we can see which ages are favorites to be finalists. So, for example, over here, you've got the people in their 20s, 16 of them in total. The 30-somethings, there were 18 of, so that's the most populated age decade. You've just got 4 40-somethings, but where are the 50-somethings? There aren't any 50-somethings at all. Nobody mentioned that to me when they were inviting me to go on the show. Last one for you, though, in their 60s, one finalist, Pamela Stevenson. Let's look now at our Strictly pie chart. We don't even get this in election coverage, I can tell you. Have a look at the beauty of that thing. Now, every segment of the pie is a decade, so the 30-somethings, you can see, have the bigger segment. In fact, the average age of finalists is 31.2. However, and this is fascinating, watch what happens when the Strictly pie chart looks only at winners. You can see the way suddenly the segment that belongs to 20-somethings becomes the biggest, because there are more 20-something winners, 7, than 30-something winners, 6. So winning the glitter ball is clearly a young person's thing. Person. Do I mean man or woman? Now, this territory of the battle of the sexes is the most fascinating in all the Strictly graphics area. Because if you have a look at this, it shows you there are more female than male finalists in the past history of Strictly. So the women have it in terms of finalists. By the way, they never told me that either. However, if you look at the winners, you will see it changes around. Isn't this interesting? Suddenly you see there are more male Strictly winners than female. It's 7-6. Now the question is, what will happen this year? Will we see the men extend their lead over the women, or will the women catch up and make it 7 apiece? As a Strictly fan, you all know there are 2 main styles of dancing. There's Latin and ballroom. But which are the finalists stronger in? Now, for this key battleground territory, we need a Strictly swingometer. And here it is. Let's have a look. Looking at past finalists, we find, look at the number who are strongest in Latin based on their average scores through the contest. Oh, it's only 9. But if we look at the number who are strongest in ballroom, bring the arrow round, it's 29. Ballroom predominates among the finalists. By the way, one was strong equally in both the amazing Natalie Gumedi in Series 11. Now we switch to winners, and we use the swingometer for this as well. So the strongest winners in ballroom, let's have a look. How many were there? 9. How many winners were strongest in Latin as they came through the contest? The answer, only 4. By the way, they were Jill Halfpenny, Caroline Flack, Cara Toynton, Jay McGuinness, but Latin in the minority. So it seems like ballroom is the ticket that gets you to the final. So there we go, some fascinating facts and figures about the last 13 series of Strictly. Thank you, Strictly, for allowing me to be inside the glitter ball. It's the closest I've ever got. The question is whether we can take all of these numbers and somehow analyze them and work out who's going to win Series 14. It's going to be so enthralling. Zoe, back to you.